Welcome back, guys. Hello. Today, here we are. I have a 2016 F450, and it is a glass vehicle. It hauls pieces of panes of glass on the side of the truck, and it is in today for a check engine light and D-rate mode. The D-rate mode is caused by them running the vehicle pretty much out of reductant, and I currently have to perform the exhaust system fluid fault drive cycle, which is something I probably could cover in another video because it's kind of a pain in the butt to do, but it's something you got to do to get it out of idle only mode. So the check engine light is on predominantly for this DTC right here, this 2200, and this 2209 DTC right here. And I kind of want to show you guys what I found. The newer 6.7s all have 4 Egt sensors, like 2011 through 17, like they all do. But the new ones have 2 NoX sensors. And I'm going to show you guys where they are. Okay, so underneath the vehicle, you guys can see here's the front where the downpipe is. That's the connection. And you can see the DPF starts and runs pretty much the length of, almost the length of the vehicle. Here's our EGT number 1. Here's our EGT number 2, and our DPF pressure sensors checking pressure via this rubber hose. And if we come back farther, we have our DEF injector. This is what actually puts the DEF into the exhaust. It's fastened with 2 13mm nuts. And you can see the DEF line goes on right there and snakes over here and goes to the inboard mounted DEF tank. This is a cab chassis, so sometimes this can be on the outside or the inside of the frame. But like I said, that's 1 EGT number 2. EGT number 3 is kind of hiding. EGT 14 is hiding right here. On cab chassis, EGT 13 and 14 are switched. So on the pickups, it's down the line. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cab chassis, 1, 2, 4, 3. The DPF is different. The mixer and the catalysts are flip-flopped on the pickup versus the cab chassis. For whatever reasons, emissions requirements, that's what they had to do to make all this happen. So NoX sensor 1 is right in front of us, right here. You can see I've already went and busted it loose for demonstration purposes. And we got our particulate matter sensor back here and our other NoX sensor. So there's a bunch of stuff in the exhaust. I recommend you not removing it because you'll just get nothing but issues and check engine lights. So to the NoX sensor. Okay, for each NoX sensor there is a NoX module, and this one just happens to be located on the outside of the frame, and the NoX sensor 2 is on the inside of the frame, pretty much on, right across from the sensor in the frame. But I wanted to show you guys what I've found in the past with these particular sensors and where they're ran. Check that out. That's not too good. This was, I unclipped this out of the hole in the frame, and this was still touching it. You can see the rub mark here, and also you can see a little bit of blue right here where it was rubbing. So even though they had this located right here in the frame, just over time of the wiring relaxing, it just found its natural resting position, which was against the cab. So luckily there was no issue right here. I did go ahead and disconnect the 8-pin connector already, and like I said, I took this twang out of the frame hole right here. So let's go back on the inside. So here we are. That twang is right there, so you can see it comes right over the frame. It's also got another locating tab right here that I've already taken out that secures it up away from anything right here that was going to get hot. But check this out. So as I explained to you guys before, let me move the light over here so you can get a better sneak peek. The NoX sensor wiring is smashed up against this def line. Check it out. Oh, I got bare copper here, right there. See it? Right there. Bare copper. So this was creating an open and intermittently shorting out against this metal, like aluminum foiled harness for the def line. And we're gonna come upstairs and see what this looks like. Okay, there it is. This white wire. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this with one hand. Might have to use my foot. Excuse me. Check this white wire. Insulation completely rubbed through, and a corroded green wire because it had the chafe. You can see some of the corrosion wiped off on the inside of that sheathing. But that is part of the O2 sensor. I'm sorry, the NoX sensor. It looks just like an O2 sensor on a gasoline job, but for a 2016 cab chassis front NoX sensor. Hey Doc, some of the best stuff's made in Japan. This is the part number you would desire to use. And here's the new sensor, all nice and bluey and ready to be installed. So I can only assume you guys can use your imagination to understand how I'm going to put that back in, and I'm going to retest. But yeah, this is a front NoX sensor on a 2016 F450 with 46,000 miles. Alright guys, tell me what you think about this in the comment section below. And as always, thanks for watching.